MR Venkatesh, Sudhanshu Trivedi, Alok Mehta, Rasheed, Kidwai, Sanjay, Hegde, Rahul Narvekar. My first question is to you, Rahul Narvekar. Big talking point tonight, the Gandhi bond. If you were in the Congress party, would you sign the Gandhi bond? Rahul Narvekar saying that if you were an MLA from the Congress party, would you sign the Gandhi bond saying, I swear complete allegiance to the Gandhi family? Would you sign it?
Well, I don't. Well, to start with, I don't answer ifs and hypothetical situations. I'm not in the Congress party and I have not signed this bond, so I have no opinion to make insofar as
you're dodging the
merits
question
of this decision of the MLAs.
No, why are you dodging the question? Keeping your political options open.
I can answer your question as a lawyer if you want me to.
No, I want you to answer it as a politician.
Let me tell you that
I don't want you to answer it as a lawyer. I want you to answer it as a politician.
To defection are concerned.
I want you to answer it as a politician.
Per se on any member or elected representative. Schedule 10 is very clear. The test of defection is to be tested on the floor of the House and is to be decided by the Speaker of the concerned House.
Right.
So such affidavits have absolutely no holding insofar as the laws of defection are concerned. So that is where it stands.
Okay,
now,
so you dodged the question. I go to MR Venkatesh. Why do you think MR Venkatesh? Why do you think Rahul Narvekar dodged the question? Rahul Narvekar has not been asked to sign, and he, as of now, at least as the last I know, the Pawars have not given him a letter saying I owe complete and total allegiance to Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar and the other Pawars. So why is Rahul Narvekar dodging the question? I don't know. The only presumption is he's keeping his political options.
Goswami, you may be required to sign bonds when you join a news channel, but I think politics doesn't function that way.
Well, I can assure you that Mr. Narvekar, you don't sign contracts for individuals apart from the Congress party. Why are you so disturbed?
Our leadership on issues which are not concerning our leadership.
Okay. Fine. 1 second, please. 1 second. The next time we say to you, Rahul Narvekar, what about the monsoons? You'll say the monsoons don't affect my party leadership either. What kind of an answer is that?
I can't imagine Arnab Goswami being so illogical. I mean, what are you comparing? Arnab, we hold you in higher regard than this.
Yeah, but you see, Rahul Narvekar,
know your acumen is way better than this.
Okay, listen,
please
Rahul
don't challenge your own acumen.
Okay, now Rahul Narvekar, why don't you for just a little while, wake up, smell the coffee, don't pretend to be sleeping. The problem with your argument tonight, Rahul, is you're like the person who's pretending to be asleep. You can wake up a person who's sleeping. You can't wake up a person who's pretending to be asleep. I have heard of an MLA. I have heard of an MLA taking oath and owing allegiance to the Constitution of India. MR Venkatesh. Okay, you dodged the question. Let's not waste time. Let's get those who are interested in the debate. Listen.
I can only bring to your attention the provisions of law.
Okay.
And
come on. Rahul Narvekar. Rahul Narvekar, once we're to have a real discussion. At one point of time, I know you'll come back to the debate in a real way. MR Venkatesh, I've heard of an MLA taking oath and owing allegiance to the Constitution and to serving the people. I have never heard, for the first time in history of India, that an oath has been modified to accommodate members of a family, where loyalty to the Gandhis now officially comes on a 100 rupee stamp paper. That is what it is worth. Incredible tonight, the Gandhi bond. MR Venkatesh, I don't know why Rahul dodged the question.
I understand this, Arnab, that the first segment of your debate today was about Congress stupidity, and the second part of your debate tonight is about the sycophancy. This is the imperial demand that the Congress is making of its people, that you owe allegiance only to the family, and you must demonstrate it unabashedly, unashamedly, at every turn, at every point in time. And I don't know, that the next thing is going to be that the newly elected MLAs of Tamil Nadu, of Kerala are also going to join, perhaps Puducherry, and even in your state Assam will join, and they will say we owe our allegiance to the family, the leaders, namely Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. I think this is taking politics to the lowest. I think this is incredible that the newly elected MLAs, instead of owing allegiance to work for the people and work for the betterment of the constitution of the country, stand up and say we owe our allegiance to the family. This nothing can be more disdainful, nothing can be more shameful, nothing can be more deplorable than this. And I am really hang my head in shame for what it is worth today that the newly elected MLAs in West Bengal come about and say that we owe our allegiance to the Congress party and nothing more, nothing less.
So what this means basically, Sanjay Hegde, is that even before taking your oath of office, Congress MLAs are told first you owe your loyalty to the Gandhis, second to dynasty, third to psychophancy, fourth to party, and finally, if you have any allegiance left to offer, then to the country and its people. I mean, this is an inversion of democracy. Even you who always support the Congress party, I'm sure cannot agree with this. I'm sure you can't.
Well, for once, I have to agree with part of what Rahul Narvekar said. See, the first point is that this bond is not legally enforceable. It is harmless.
It is not about legal enforceability, yeah. It is, it is a thought behind it.
As a lawyer, no.
No, it is a thought behind it.
I'll speak as a lawyer.
No, one sec. What about the thought behind it? What about the thought behind it? What about the thought behind it? No, you see, this is absurd. No, this is absurd. Because, one sec. Sanjay Hegde, one sec. One sec. MR, 1 minute. You don't interrupt till I complete. Sanjay Hegde, my point to you is this. This is absurd because it essentially tells MLAs to sign on a piece of paper effectively saying that I pledge to resign from my own democratically elected post before exercising my constitutional right to freedom of expression, which means they are saying my loyalty is to the Gandhis, and as part of a Congress
loyalty is to the party.
No, I'm sorry to break it to you. No, I'm sorry. I'll read out from it.
Read it out.
You want me to read it out? You want me to read it out? Should I read it out?
Read it out.
Okay, then listen to me.
Slowly, read it out.
I do swear, and I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. Sanjay, it is so shocking.
I've seen it on Twitter.
So what it says, I'll read. I do hereby swear my unqualified allegiance to the
Congress party.
Congress led by listen to me, read the whole thing. Yeah, why not? Led by Honorable Congress President Srimati Sonia Gandhi and Honorable Congress Vice President Shri Rahul Gandhi ji. 1 minute, Rahul Gandhi ji. 1 second. Even if I do not ever agree with any party policy or any party decision, I will never make any negative comment thereon, and or I shall not take any negative action to the detriment of a party. In such a scenario, I shall resign from my post of MLA before making any such comment and or taking such action. The statements contained in the foregoing paragraphs are my respectful submissions. Look at the language. My respectful submissions before the Honorable Congress President. So this entire thing is addressed to the, it's a Gandhi family bond. You want me to read more?
Now let me tell you something.
No, how many references to the Gandhi family did you find there?
There were two.
So the point is therefore I'll just make one point and then complete your point. Sanjay, listen. I'm sorry to break it. We live in a democracy, not a monarchy.
Let the inner party democracy go to hell.
1977.
Yeah, inner party.
In 1977, the entire Janata Party went to Rajghat and took a solemn pledge in the before the Mahatma that they would do X, Y, and Z. That included Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Lal Krishna Advani. Now, these kind of loyalty oaths have been taken there in the past. None have been adhered to. The question is whether this kind of oath is legal or not.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, one second. Where is the members' freedom of expression? Is this not a desperate attempt by the Congress to keep its flock together? Is there not a complete disregard for the voice of the people in this country? Are MLAs not supposed to represent the voice of the constituents or toe the party line? How can disagreement become resignation?
Act.
No, come on.
You have the Anti-Defection Act.
This is a complete blow. This is a complete blow to the idea of a representative democracy. What is the point of selecting individuals?
Then you have to take off the Anti-Defection law. You have to take off the Anti-Defection law.
So that is what you'll demand next. Sudhanshu Trivedi, please.
I say Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Sudhanshu Trivedi. Let's keep the debate going. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
And in a political party.
Yeah.
Because political parties are run by sense of belonging. And sense of belonging comes with the devotion and dedication to the ideology and the organization. And the concept of contract emerges when there is an organization, administrative, corporate or other things. Because political parties run by emotional bond. There is no need of the contractual bond. The contractual bond needed in a profession. And politics is a mission. When you are in a mission, there is no need of a written contract. When you are in a profession, there is a need of a written contract. So I think
Alok
the Congress has reconciled that the politics is a profession.
Sudhanshu, would you refuse?
No, Rasheed Kidwai.
Rasheed Kidwai of a leader.
Sudhanshu refused to sign a pledging allegiance to Narendra Modi and Amit Shah.
Party of any country
can you, Sudhanshu, will you refuse to sign a bond? Will you refuse to sign a bond? Will you refuse to sign a bond in favor of Narendra Modi and Amit Shah?
When Adolf Hitler,
will you refuse to sign a bond?
That the entire members of Nazi party will have a report
to sign a bond in favor of...
Because they said that Hitler
you haven't answered my question.
On the same
you haven't answered my question.
Indira is India and India is Indira at the time of Indira era. Now in Sonia and Rahul era, you are saying the allegiance to a person. It is a typical despotic dynastic,
will you sign a bond,
feudalistic mindset in which the allegiance to the king is more important. And forget about Mr. Modi. What happens, you people used to say that in RSS there is no written membership. So there is an organization which doesn't need even a piece of paper of membership. Still they have transformed the entire country. On the other hand, the grand old party needs a paper contract for showing allegiance to their leaders.
I'm asking you the Rahul Narvekar question. Will you refuse to sign a bond if it says, I owe allegiance to Narendra Modi and Amit Shah? Will you refuse to sign it?
What is the need of signing the bond? That's what I am saying. Political party is a mission.
Will you say,
the social cause is a devotion. It doesn't need a written contract.
Will you refuse to sign it?
The first thing.
Give us a yes or no answer.
You know what was the basic cause which motivated
Rasheed Kidwai is debating.
जैसे मैं example देना चाहता हूँ. Arnab.
No, what's it? So Rasheed Kidwai after.
Arnab, मैं एक example देना चाहता हूँ. देखिए, socio-cultural cause devotion से चलते हैं. Like in Kumbh Mela, there is no invite. Still crowds of people come.
Rasheed,
that is the point of dedication. In the same manner, in the political parties, people come and join. If you need a contract, it means you have lost the point of attraction, devotion and dedication.
No, this is absurd, Rasheed Kidwai, because the same Rahul Gandhi parachutes into JNU, says people in JNU have a freedom of expression and they have the right to dissent and they have the right to debate. The same Rahul Gandhi allows an autocratic approach in his party, depriving his party MLAs of exercising the same freedom of expression. So he says in JNU you have freedom of expression, but if you are an MLA from the Congress party you don't. Same Rahul Gandhi, went on a Save Democracy march in order to protest against the weakening of democratic institutions by the governments. It's absurd that you are treating your party MLAs like slaves, Rasheed Kidwai. Can you please tell our viewers what is the reason for it? What is the reason for it? What's going on in the Congress?
If you're asking me the reason, it has got to do with the internal politics in West Bengal, where a lot of poaching has taken place. Many people from the Congress side at the local level, they had joined Trinamool. The Congress, Mr. Adhish Chaudhary thinks that this would happen again. This legal document is only aimed at making a limited political point of naming and shaming that they had signed an affidavit and now they have joined Trinamool.
So basically you think your party is going to split? So basically you think the party is going to split?
Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi was saying so much about this party. See, this loyalty and all in politics is very temporary. We all very often quote Mr. Devkant Barua. What did Mr. Devkant Barua do? He appeared before Shah Commission against Indira Gandhi. He, Ambika Soni, VC Shukla and many others, those so-called people who were very active during the emergency, within months, within 3 years, they left Indira Gandhi.
Not VC Shukla, but Ambika
VC
Sonia.
Shukla also had left Congress at that point of time.
No.
He did.
But you can't have a sacred oath.
I witnessed.
He was expelled from the Congress party. He was expelled from
you
the
can't
Congress party.
enforce the oath. You can't enforce the oath. And so it's just a piece of paper.
I will give you example of Mr. Sharad Pawar. On 17th of April 1999, when Vajpayee government fell by 1 vote, Mr. Sharad Pawar was collecting signatures on behalf of Congress President Sonia Gandhi for an alternative government formation. The letter said that
Rahul
government
Narvekar,
led by Sonia Gandhi. And on 15th of May, he was expelled from Congress for raising the issue of Sonia Gandhi's foreign origin. So this is a conduct of politicians. Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi should take a note of it.
No, but
rather than making.
No. But at the same time, Alok Mehta, before you come in, you see, if the Congress party, like the Baath party of Saddam Hussein, the Baath party of Saddam Hussein, they had this symbolism and
what
ritual.
about party whip?
No, they
what about party whip?
Have you seen the Anna DMK? Have you seen the Anna DMK? Everybody bowing like that.
Anything that curbs freedom of expression.
MR Venkatesh will tell you something about that.
I'll reply.
All right, Alok Mehta.
One point, Arnab, certainly what West Bengal people did is wrong. Nobody will accept that. Maybe you can ask the Rahul Gandhi or Sonia Gandhi, but better I will give some more argument about what happened. The Modi temple was there built. Is Modi ji or Amit Shah asked them? So people working there, and here the CP Joshi, CP Joshi who did Ashok Gehlot, so he also is insecure. The problem in Congress, the second line, they are more loyal. They are creating problem for what he was asking. The Ambika Soni, what she did in 77, same thing she did for the Uttarakhand. So now the problem of the Congress is very serious. They are creating problem for Sonia and Rahul, and nobody knows. And that's why the BJP people ask Sudhanshu ji, anybody can ask any question against Amit Shah or Narendra Modi ji. Nobody will dare. Ask tomorrow, anybody can come and ask, there is a problem in Banaras, there is a problem in Bhopal, there is a Vyapam Ghotala. Can anybody ask? Nobody is going to ask. There is a main problem in both parties. They are becoming more psychophant than anybody else. That's why we need, not like Saddam Hussein party, we need a democratic party. People should differ. What in Devkan Barwa was telling, I was present, KD Malviya, what KD Malviya has to do? In emergency period also people used to go. Ask people in family planning. I reported in Saptaik Hindustan at that time. Family planning, what was happening? So number of people were... But here, because the more loyal, the second line people are not there.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, what Alok Mehta is saying is...
Tomorrow Rajnath Singh will ask something about Modi.
Right. Sudhanshu Trivedi, what Alok Mehta is saying is that the Congress party is making their MLA sign a written affidavit and a contract. He is saying that in your party also there is a similar rule, only you are not asking them to sign a contract. Please respond to him.
Yeah.
Please respond to him, and then MR can come in. Yeah.
We have never asked anybody to sign a contract, and with due respect, I want to say to Alok Mehta ji, on one hand you are saying nobody can dare to challenge or anything in our party, then why people used to ask question about so many MPs from Shatrughan Sinha to Bhola Singh to Kirti Azad, they are expressing their dissent, still remaining fully committed to the party, and for so many organizations number of questions on one hand, and then you are saying, oh, we are having this type of thing. And second thing, about Sri Modi, I would like to say one thing. एक एग्जाम्पल मुझे देने दीजिए, मॉरल अथॉरिटी और सेंस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग क्या होती है? कि हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ये अपेक्षा करते हैं जनता से गिव इट अप कैंपेन में कि आप छोड़ दीजिए सब्सिडी और करोड़ों लोग छोड़ देते हैं, और इनके यहाँ स्थिति है अपने विधायकों से रिटर्न एग्रीमेंट कराना पड़ता है कि विरोध मत करिएगा, छोड़िएगा नहीं। ये अंतर दर्शाता है कि कहाँ पे मोदी जी खड़े हैं और कहाँ पे सोनिया और राहुल जी खड़े हैं।
सुनिए सुधांशु जी, मोदी जी से 2 घंटे बात करने के बाद उसके 3 महीने के बाद जेटली पर आरोप लगाया, तो ऐसा नहीं है। शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा ने मोदी जी की तारीफ की, मैं यही कह रहा हूं, अमित शाह जी के बारे में एक स्टेटमेंट बता दीजिए आप।
मैं वही तो आपसे
बोला
कह
कि
रहा
आप पार्टी अध्यक्ष के खिलाफ
कि हमारे यहाँ तो सब अपने हिसाब से विचार रखते हैं और उसके बाद भी सब पार्टी
विचार रखते हैं, बताते नहीं है, अरे बोलते नहीं है बाबा, बोलते नहीं है, नहीं बोलना चाहिए, लॉयल्टी होना चाहिए। मैं तो कह रहा हूं If you are loyal to
अरे भाई आलोक जी, आप तो वरिष्ठ पत्रकार हैं, आप तो जानते हैं मोदी जी सहित हमारे सारे शीर्ष लोग स्वयंसेवक हैं एक ऐसी संस्था के जहां मेंबरशिप ही नहीं होती। फॉरगेट अबाउट रिटन एग्रीमेंट।
नहीं, अरे बीजेपी की मेंबरशिप
और कांग्रेस की हालत क्या हो गई
बना लिए
कि भाई देखिए अर्णव, एक फ्रेज आपने पुराना सुना होगा 60 और 70 के दशक का,
सुधांशु जी,
गैर तो गैर से अपनों का सहारा न हुआ। द कॉज ऑफ एक्शन इज कि अरुणाचल में कोलिकोपुर छोड़ रहे हैं,
समय से डायरी होती थी।
आलोक मेहता सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, आलोक मेहता सुधांशु त्रिवेदी जी, आलोक मेहता
कौन देता है?
आलोक मेहता सुधांशु त्रिवेदी स्पीच डिलीवर्ड on 31st January 1957, and that's why I don't want to argue this from a legal perspective, otherwise we'll go nowhere. But इसको थोड़े से logical perspective से में देखा जाए, and I want to get MR Venkatesh and Sanjay Hegde and Rasheed Kidwai also on this debate. Jawaharlal Nehru said in a speech delivered on 31st January 1957, he said, "I welcome criticism from our own party members." He said, Nehru said, that it would be a very bad thing if people were not allowed to criticize and speak. This was what Nehru said. One. Point number two, and people generally, I spoke to many Congress leaders today, they are scared to speak, but they speak to me privately. And they said to me that we don't know what is going on in the party today. The entire party has come down to the Gandhis. And they said that our leaders, our Congress leaders told me that I think our top leaders have forgotten the constitution of the party itself. And I was looking at the constitution of the Congress party. Article 2 says, Sanjay Hegde, allegiance to the constitution of India. It does not say allegiance to a family. It says the Indian National Congress bears true and complete faith and allegiance to the constitution of India, as by law established, etc., etc. It never says the Indian National Congress, its leaders bear allegiance to the Gandhi family. You know, and I think, you know, there is so much, and Mahatma Gandhi had said, and I'm quoting Mahatma Gandhi, that the Congress will die a natural and deserved death if and when it substitutes reason, and when it substitutes reason and moral influence by Gundaism. You see, Gandhi predicted the decay of the Congress if Gundaism had continued, but the only difference between then and now is that Gundaism is replaced by psychophancy. The only difference between then and now is that Gundaism is replaced by psychophancy. So I really don't know what kind of a bond this is. You want to treat your party MLAs like slaves, and Sanjay Hegde, you know this very well, and Alok Mehta is such a seasoned political journalist. Within the Congress, there is so much anger and resentment. These MLAs, some of them told our reporters, we are being
asking for surgery. There are people who are asking for surgery.
I agree with you.
See, listen.
Congress people should.
We are only on the
Sanjay Hegde and MR.
No, we are.
Sanjay and MR.
We are on the question of the bond. How is it enforceable against the MLAs?
It's not about enforceable.
Without
it's about
the bond,
behind it. No, it's a
stupid thought. It's a stupid thought. It's a stupid thought born out of insecurity.
No,
I am not saying that it
but
is
the Congress
right.
had a chance to
take it back, Sanjay.
Sanjay, today the Congress in the press conference had a chance to say it's a ridiculous idea. We are going to take it back. The Gandhis don't believe in Gandhi's first, nation second. But instead of doing that, the Congress party actually justified the Gandhi bond.
There is a congressman who will actually take a decision in a press conference.
But you realize that in a scathing critique on himself, written under a pseudonym, Nehru had warned the people against Caesarism. No. Nehru had warned the people against Caesarism. He cautioned people against letting one person think that he or she is indispensable. He said, we need no Caesars. Nehru, founding father of the Congress, cautioned against giving one person or one family prominence. This is exactly what the Congress is doing today. One person, one family, one name.
Since Indira Gandhi's time, it's a family
MR Venkatesh, to the debate, please. MR,
what are you
before we close, MR.
Arnab, Arnab, if this bond has no legal standing, why reduce it into writing? And why, if you say this contract is unenforceable, reduce it to writing into a 100 rupee bond? You have wasted 100 rupees into 50 odd MLAs or 5,000 odd rupees gone down the drain. Two.
Wrong lawyering.
No, the important thing, no, listen. The fact is, it is not as much a legal thing as it is political. It was demanded, there was a demand, there was an imperial demand to demonstrate this sycophancy upfront, that you owe allegiance to the Congress first family. That is the issue here.
So that Chaudhary could show his sycophancy to the Gandhis. So Chaudhary from West Bengal could show his sycophancy to the Gandhis. Is that what happened?
Internal party matters.
No, it's not. You cannot blame it.
Competitive sycophancy. The competitive sycophancy will go and spiral down. That tomorrow somebody will say that something more to prove his allegiance to the Congress. Day after tomorrow somebody will go further down. This is the level to which Congress is coming today.
Everybody is learning from Tamil Nadu. Everybody is learning from Amma. Everybody is learning from Amma.
No. We are not.
No. Come on. Now tell us what's happening there. Tell us. No. Tell us.
Stay on the subject, Sanjay. I don't want to stray from the subject tonight. I am not want to stray from the subject tonight. The question is about whether this is symptomatic. The question is, one second. Sanjay, please.
No, you have outbeaten this. No. You have given it in writing, you have given it in a bond paper, and to that extent you stamp damn. And if you think this is
MR, hear me on this.
This is
viewers. MR, hear me. MR, just a minute, and I'd like to go to Rasheed Kidwai also. My only question is about being out of touch with reality. Look at our country, 1.2 billion people. There are 700 million people in India today under the age of 30. This is the last census figure. 700 million very young Indians. So many of them in that age group may be watching the program tonight. I am asking any young Indian, young in age and young in spirit tonight, what do you think of a situation where you have a family which says, please put an affidavit that your complete loyalty is to me, not to the nation, but to me, and that you can never question me.
Not even to the party.
Not to the party. No. Party be damned. To me, because party is mentioned in passing, but it is essentially to the Gandhis. So I don't know whether these 700 million young Indians are going to react to this. What will they say about this party, Alok Mehta? Rasheed Kidwai?
Yeah, Rahul Gandhi. I think Rahul Gandhi should do the press conference. I'm going to interview to you. Rahul Gandhi should deny that I don't want this.
Yes. You
are very right, Arnab. He should again give interview to Arnab Goswami and tell the whole India that I don't like this. I want to follow the Nehru. I want to follow Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi, only emergency period.
I can say,
otherwise, she used to listen. Yeah. That's why I think the best offer will be he should come openly.
No, but today
take the West Bengal leaders.
No, today they should have. Today they made a critical error. They should have actually not supported this bond. You can't make human beings slaves. What the Gandhi family is saying is that these are our political slaves. This is what the party has now been reduced to. Now,
Arnab, I must tell you that as a lawyer,
let me make a
the first thing that I did was to enforce such bonds for TCS and Infosys, and every software company in India has similar bonds.
Political parties are not companies. Rasheed Kidwai, political parties are not companies. Political parties are not companies. Rasheed Kidwai, Sudhanshu Trivedi. Yes, Rasheed.
No political party in India has an internal democracy. And it's from the beginning. You quoted Jawaharlal Nehru. Look at the Jawaharlal Nehru and Mahatma Gandhi's. We tend to get very nostalgic about them, but the fact of the matter was, but Mahatma Gandhi, when there was the duly elected.
Okay, Sudhanshu Trivedi.
He made him resign. No, and
Sudhanshu
in the case of Jawaharlal Nehru, Purushottam Das Tandon was made to resign. So all these things are there. We must look at it.
Sudhanshu Trivedi.
I disagree with what Rasheed is saying that no party is having internal democracy. BJP is having full internal democracy, and to a certain extent, left parties are having internal democracy.
Was there a challenge to Amit Shah's election?
Every 3 years, the president changes.
Was there a challenge to Amit Shah's election or anybody's election? You will all get them.
So this is an altogether.
You all get them unanimously elected, whichever is the political party.
No. In this entire discussion, we are missing that why Congress needed to have this type of affidavit, particularly in West Bengal. The cause should first be identified. The cause is there is a fear of defection of Congress in West Bengal because in 2011 some of the Congress MLAs defected to Trivedi Congress. At the time they were the ruling party. Now their cup is full to the brim. Now, from where there is a threat to defection? It is from their own ally, that is left parties. Because the left parties have been left with even the status of opposition party, which is now in the Congress. So, Congress is having fear that left party may not engineer a revolt, so that in order to have a leader of the opposition post in West Bengal. So, the fear is from within and from your own allies. So, this first gives a clear indication the basic foundation of the left Congress
whatever the fears dar jo bhi ho.
Arnab, I would like to say, if you Arnab, mujhe ek baat puri kar lene dijiye. Dekhiye, there is a successive decline in the capacity and approach of Congress.
Right.
In 1980, they have given a slogan, Indira Lao, Desh Bachao. In 1998, their situation deteriorated at the time of Sonia ji entered into politics. They've given a slogan, Sonia Lao, Congress Bachao. And in 2016, affidavit likhwao or Rahul Sonia Bachao.
Well, I don't know. My only question to the viewers of the Newshour tonight is simply this. Wherever you're watching this, viewers, in your job, in your life, in your vocation, in any capacity today, would you sign a bond which said, I owe my complete and total allegiance to one individual, and I will never disagree with that person, I will never say anything contrary to that person, and I will never have my own point of view? Rahul Gandhi talks about inner party democracy. This is what he's doing within his own party. Maybe the Gandhi bond should be taken back. Let's see if the party does that. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight.